Great to have her on. And now for a look at how the federal government's handling this, let's bring in Michael Regan, Administrator of the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. Thank you for coming on the show. Let me just let you respond to her and the other people that we heard in Garrett Tenney's report. The residents on the ground say they do not necessarily trust the information they're being given, especially if the air is being declared safe now or the water safe now. Will that continue to be true down the line? Does the testing actually deal with that? And what can you do about this lack of trust from the people on the ground there that say this has been happening to them for decades?
Well, thank you for having us, Dana. And let me just say that we have been on the ground since day one, partnering with the state. We have to be transparent. We have to provide data. And that's what we're doing. Listen, we have mobilized a very high-tech airplane. We mobilized mobile vans. We have stationary air monitoring. And we've been in over 460 homes testing the air quality. We're going to test 28 more homes today, and there'll be 27 less that we're trying to schedule those air quality tests. The data shows that there are no elevated levels, and we're relying heavily on that data, and we want the community to know and have access to that data. As Governor DeWine said yesterday, the state is doing water quality testing. The EPA is providing support for that water quality testing. And for those homes that have not been testing, the state and the governor are advising to remain on bottled water. We want to provide all of the resources we can to the state so they can test all of the water.
Do you feel satisfied with the efforts that are being done without having seen it firsthand?
I do. I feel very confident with the resources that we've deployed. And I will see this firsthand later this week. I wanted to be sure that we were not diverting any resources to, addressing this issue on the ground. But yes, I want to see and verify for myself, but I have complete confidence in the partnership that's been exhibited with the state leadership on water quality testing and our ability to support that water quality testing. And again, the air quality monitoring data that we are providing is done with the highest technologies available, air, mobile, and stationary air monitors to give us real-time data 24/7 so that we can ensure safety.
Governor DeWine yesterday said that if he were to be in that area, if he was in the home, that he wouldn't drink the water. He said he would drink bottled water. What about you? Would you return to these homes now? Would you feel comfortable bathing your children in the water or drinking that water?
Based on the results of those homes that have been tested, if those test results have come back and said that the air quality is okay and the water is okay, I would remain in my home and I would drink the water. But there are some homes that have not been tested for water quality. And for those homes, they should continue to use bottled water until the state comes in and tests that water. We have very solid data. Now we just have to be sure that we're transparent and get that data to the community who is rightfully concerned.
They are concerned, and all of them have said we would like to have more communication. And just a quick look at the Twitter feed from the EPA over the past recent days. There's a lot, but there's not much on this. You have a pinned tweet about this, but other than that, we're talking about every other issue, like even Valentine's Day, greenhouse gas reduction funds, how much EPA employees love working there. And from a communication standpoint, that's also part of your job, right? So you're the leader of the organization. With the town hall that's coming tonight, could you commit to those people there that are asking for more and direct communication? I understand that the state is in the lead here, but everyone is also turning to the Biden administration saying we need help. They're even asking the governor to ask FEMA to come in because these people are living in other towns so that they can feel safe.
The president has called the governor directly and offered all of our resources. We've been on the ground since day one, offering all of our resources. And yes, we can commit that we will communicate effectively. We will communicate all of the results that we have. As a former state regulator, I also want to say that we are also respecting the primacy that the state has in terms of leading in certain areas. And so together, collectively, local, state, and federal employees should be communicating responsibly, and I can commit that we will do that.
Michael Regan, thank you for joining us today.